RIM-116 rolling airframe missile is the world's most modern ship self-defense weapon and is designed to provide exceptional protection for ships of all sizes. A supersonic, lightweight, quick-reaction fire-and-forget weapon, the rolling airframe missile, RAM, is designed to destroy anti-ship missiles. Requiring no additional direction upon launch, its passive radio frequency and infrared guidance design provide high firepower to engage multiple threats simultaneously. According to Raytheon, the RAM has been fired in more than 300 test flights with a 95% success rate. It's currently deployed on more than 165 ships in 11 countries, ranging from 500-ton fast attack craft to 100,000-ton aircraft carriers. The rolling airframe missiles, together with the Mark 49 guided missile launching system and support equipment, make up the RAM Mark 31 guided missile weapon system. The Mark 144 guided missile launcher unit weighs 12,736 pounds and stores 21 missiles. The RIM-116 missile is fully operational in the U.S. and German navies with more than 3,400 missiles and 180 launchers deployed. It's installed on the majority of new U.S. Navy ship classes, including the Wasp-class amphibious assault ships, America-class amphibious assault ships, Gerald R. Ford-class aircraft carriers, San Antonio-class amphibious transport dock ships, Whidbey Island-class dock landing ships, Harper's Ferry-class dock landing ships, and littoral combat ships. The RIM-116 was developed by General Dynamics Pomona and Valley Systems divisions under a July 1976 agreement with Denmark and West Germany. The General Dynamics missile business was later acquired by Hughes Aircraft and is today part of Raytheon. Denmark dropped out of the program, but the U.S. Navy joined in as the major partner. The Mark 49 launcher was evaluated on board the destroyer USS David R. Ray in the late 1980s. The first 30 missiles were built in the fiscal year 1985, and they became operational on November 14, 1992, on board USS Peleliu. There are 3 RIM-116 variants, including the Block 0 RIM-116A, Block 1 RIM-116B, and Block 2 RIM-116C. The original version of the missile, called Block 0, was based on the AIM-9 Sidewinder air-to-air missile, whose rocket motor, fuse, and warhead were used. Block 0 missiles were designed to initially home in on radiation emitted from a target, such as the active radar of an incoming anti-ship missile, switching to an infrared seeker derived from that of the Stinger missile for terminal guidance. The Block 1 is an improved version of the RAM missile that adds an overall infrared-only guidance system that enables it to intercept missiles that are not emitting any radar signals. The Block 0's radar homing capabilities have been retained. The Block 2 variant, the latest evolution in the development of the RAM missile, has a larger rocket motor, an advanced control section, and an enhanced radio frequency receiver capable of detecting the quietest of threat emitters. The improvements make the missile 2.5 times more maneuverable with 1.5 times the effective intercept range. This provides the Block 2 variant with the capability to defeat high-stressing threats, increasing the survivability of the defended ship. RAM Block 2 provides the accuracy and lethality our sailors need to combat growing regional threats. Captain Craig Bowden, the Navy's major program manager for rolling airframe missile at the Program Executive Office for Integrated Warfare Systems, said in the statement, "Initial operational capability signals that the U.S. Navy is pacing the threat and ensuring the safety and security of our sailors and ships so they can operate wherever required." RAM Block 2 was designed to protect against the newest generation of anti-ship cruise missiles. It also defends against helicopter and airborne threats and hostile surface craft. And its dual-mode guidance design allows it to engage multiple threats simultaneously. RAM has been protecting naval ships for 3 decades, and the enhanced Block 2 variant enables vital defense of our warfighters far into the future, said Rick Nelson, Vice President of Naval Area and Mission Defense for Raytheon Missile Systems. The U.S. Navy's declaration of initial operational capability is an important accomplishment that shows RAM Block 2 is ideally suited to protect against the full range of threats on a variety of platforms. Block 2 was delivered to the Navy in July 2014 and has since undergone testing. In one test event, the system went 2 for 2 against a supersonic maneuvering raid, which Raytheon says is the first time a ship-based firing system has accomplished that. RAM is a highly successful 40-year U.S. cooperative program with the German government that's yielded the U.S. taxpayer more than $800 million in cost avoidance and has delivered arguably one of the most capable anti-ship cruise missile defense systems in the world. SeaRAM weapon system. The SeaRAM combines the radar and electro-optical system of the Phalanx Seawiz Mark 15 Block 1B with an 11-cell RAM launcher to produce an autonomous system, one which does not need any external information to engage threats. Like the Phalanx, SeaRAM can be fitted to any class of ship. Due to the common mounting, SeaRAM inherits the relatively easy installation characteristics of its gun-based sibling, with Raytheon stating that SeaRAM fits the exact shipboard installation footprint of the Phalanx, uses the same power, and requires minimal shipboard modification. In 2008, the first SeaRAM system was delivered to be installed on USS Independence. As of December 2013, one SeaRAM is fitted to each Independence-class vessel. In late 2014, the Navy revealed it had chosen to install the SeaRAM on its small surface combatant LCS follow-on ships. The SeaRAM is designed to offer improved ship self-defense and extended keep-out range capabilities in hostile combat environments. It allows naval vessels to effectively engage in high-performance supersonic and subsonic threats, including sea skimming, anti-ship missiles, high-speed incoming vessels, rotary and fixed-wing aircraft, helicopters, and other surface targets. I am incredibly proud of the Charleston Gold Crew and the efforts that have led to this successful SeaRAM launch, said Commander Joseph Burgon, commanding officer of Charleston's Gold Crew. Warfare tactics instructor involvement, tactical planning, and support from Mine Division 12 were key to today's successful live-fire exercise.